What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Ghostface in Mortal Kombat 1. We got the trailer a little over 3 minutes. What I actually want to do, I want to watch the trailer with you guys, give you guys, I mean, it's a reaction for sure, but look, I'm coming at it from a Scream angle. You guys know from my main channel, I think I've made over 500 videos on the Scream franchise. Big fan of Ghostface, big fan of Scream, if you can believe it. But just to start off, before we watch the whole thing, I think they absolutely nailed it. And I'm not very good at these games. I don't think I'll be able to pull off the seamless transitions from one kind of like epic move to another. I don't know like the official names of these moves, like the special kind of things, but it does look phenomenal. They obviously, with Roger coming back, they nailed the voice, the visuals, some of the sounds, like Scream type sounds of the knife, just different movements that Ghostface does, and some of these more special attacks. I mean, there's a lot of callbacks. There's a lot of really cool things in this trailer, and they kind of show it all. So like, I don't know if there's any moves that are secretive that we don't know until we play it, but I do plan on playing this day one. I plan on making an impressions video. I plan on hopefully streaming it maybe next Friday for my Friday live stream I do on Podcast Now. But enough with the plugging and enough with kind of my generalities. Let's watch this thing. So number one, love just the opening of, first person onto him. Awesome.
That anyone could be so cold-hearted.
Are you really one to be throwing stones?
I love that he's got the box, too. That's a nice little touch. Although, in terms of Scream 5, he could just have it in his mask, but I do like the idea, the most iconic ones, he's holding it, right, versus it coming kind of from underneath his mask. But they nailed the voice. I mean, Roger's voice. I mean, come on. Of course, and they rely on the two Ghostfaces quite often. Really just Scream 6, but that's okay.
Fight.
So you're going to see just a lot of like general strikes, which I do like, and I think especially like the knife sounds exactly like what you hear in the movies. But the phone call, you're going to see that. I think the phone call technically is like calling the friend, right? Calling like the other Ghostface, because he does that later. He or she, actually, I should say, because it doesn't really matter. But he does it a few times in this trailer. Now, this one I like the kind of crawling thing. Looks a little like, because you've seen Ghostface do like almost the sporadic, like when he gets hit and he does like those quick little strikes, and oftentimes he misses, right? The thing that's the difference here is he's hitting like every single attack. But, we've seen him on the ground. We've seen him in situations where he's really doing kind of those big arching swings, and obviously he misses the target, right? He's a pretty easy dodger. Of course, like the overhand stuff there. Love that. A little just stab from behind.
You've got quite a scream.
I will be glad to let you hear it.
Another call. That one might be my favorite one in the entire thing, right? Like this one feels like the more advanced kind of tactic, or the more advanced like damage output, versus the other one, which was kind of the same, still like stab from behind type thing. Only this time, they kind of both go to town. Now I know I saw a lot of people talking about Chad Meeks, of course, in Scream 6. He'd survive all this, by the way. Nice little like hook kick. Nice little, I don't even know what that was. Now this one I really like. This is the a charge type attack, and he does the stab from in the front, and then he also does the stab from the back and lifts up. Now I think historically this actually started in COD when he was in Warzone, and then I guess spoilers, but also the movie is almost 3 years old to this point, so I'll just say it. This is how Dewey dies, right? This is literally the kill that kills Dewey, and he'll even do the kick here in a second too. Right there. I mean, he goes actually a little high, in terms of what he does to Dewey. It's not so like pronounced like that, but that is an incredible. I mean, it's a cool callback, but that's a really cool move.
I love I can kill you again and again.
You will not succeed.
Just again, the nailing the Roger stuff too. Don't know what that was supposed to be, by the way. Now, I like that. I don't know if that's supposed to. I feel like that's the reference to Scream 3, because he does throw the knife right at Dewey, and it hits him with the not sharp end. So I do like that actually quite a bit. That they have that. Don't know what those like. Love that. I like that a lot. A lot of over things. Now, I guess technically that was 3 Ghostfaces, right? And I actually really like the frying pan because he gets hit by a frying pan quite often, but now he's on the, he's the one doing the damage this time. This one actually gets kind of gory, I think. Not this part. This part's fine. This part. Yeah. That part's freaking rough. Like he's, hitting the arm and I mean, you couldn't actually get up from that, I assume. Now this is pretty cool because it's got, the classic.
What? Oh, come on! This is bullshit! He's a dude with a knife!
Love it.
Fatality.
See you soon.
Ghostface wins.
Now, I mean, the meta-ness, right, of that. I think we've seen the other Fatalities. I think they, get 2 each, maybe. I'm pretty sure we saw the other one, but that one, very, very cool. I don't know necessarily how that works or if that's actually, just a promotional type thing because, who's the opponent? Is he killing both of them? You know what I mean? If you do that in a match against whoever, Sindel, right? Who is the one on the couch? And, why is somebody on the couch? Or is that, the partner, with the person? Not 100% sure. Again, it could just be a promotional thing. But even if it is a promotional thing, it nails that meta-ness, right? He's just a guy with a knife. I really, really like that. So there you go. Hopefully this was educational in some way. I thought that was extremely cool. It has all the iconic moments of Ghostface, and then I think they nail a lot of the smaller things, right? Because he's kind of got those arching kind of strikes. He's mixing in physical hits. He'll do those shoulder hits sometimes, or just kind of punches. He'll mix that into knife attacks, right? And all the actual knife attacks I think sound extremely good. Roger sounds excellent. It sounds actually a little bit more almost distorted and kind of it almost sounds actually more as if they have a mask in front of it. It sounds like if you're recording it with the box and then but you put it behind a mask, so it's kind of have to filter through. Whereas if you especially, I guess depends on the movie, but oftentimes it doesn't sound like that. So it's a little bit more distorted, but I kind of like it, to be honest. And yeah, I think they nailed it. So I cannot wait to play it. Very, very excited. They gave me a code for Mortal Kombat 1. They gave me a code for the Aftermath DLC, and I think they gave me this, so I feel like I should be able to get it on November 9th. I mean, I thank them for doing it. It's very kind of them, and I will be taking advantage because if I get him on November 19th, you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be playing it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.